Hi friends, my name is Akil Ahmed and today we will see what is pivot transformation in SSIS and then how we can use pivot transformation in SSIS to transform the rows into columns. So this is my profile. I have 13 plus years of experience on Microsoft technologies. So the agenda of today's video tutorial is how to use pivot transformation in SSIS. So let's jump to the demo. In my SQL Server, I have created this table, sales table, where I have some month name and then year names and then their respective sales. So for example, for a particular month, for a particular year, how much is the sales amount. So I have inserted 2 years of data into the sales table. So right now if you see, this is the data of 2 years, and if you want to convert the rows into columns, for example, if I want to see the data, so month should be the column, and then I want to see the data like yearly basis and sales, like how much is the sales. So if I want to use the pivot in SQL Server, so this is how we can write the query. And if you execute the query, so you can see that for these 12 months, for these many years like 2010, this is the sales amount, and for 2011 this is the sales amount. So this can be done using a SQL query. But suppose if your data is in a CSV file, or maybe the data is in another source system like maybe in Oracle or MySQL, so in those scenarios you can use the pivot transformation in SSIS. So for this particular demo, I have my sales data in a CSV file. So you can see that there are 3 columns, month, year and sales, and I want to convert this data into this particular format and using the pivot transformation in SSIS. So let's see how we can achieve this. So first of all, we need to drag and drop the data flow task into the control flow window, and then you can double click the data flow task, and to read the data from a flat file, we can use a flat file source, and you can just configure the flat file source. So just browse the file, the type is CSV, sales data, open, and if you preview the data, so data seems good here, click OK. Because there are 3 columns, month, year and sales in the flat file, and I want to sort the data based on the year, so we will use a sort transformation here. So let me just use a sort transformation, just drag and drop the sort transformation, and then we can configure it. So I want to sort it based on the year, so just click OK. Now we can use the pivot transformation in the data flow task. So you can just drag and drop pivot here, and then connect the sort transformation with the pivot, and then right click and edit the pivot transformation. Now there are some things here that needs to be configured. So the first one is pivot key. Values in the input data from this column will become new column names in the output. So we want to convert the data from the month, so month will needs to be converted into the new columns. So we can just select month here. Okay, now there is a set key. Identify a group of input rows that will get pivoted into the output row. The input data must be sorted on this column, so data should be sorted on this one. So I already sorted the data on the year, so I can select year here. Now there is an option pivot values. Values from this column will be mapped into the new pivot output values. So the new output values will be these one. So these are the sales values, so we need to select the sales column here. So we can select sales here, and then for now just click on ignore unmatched pivot key values and report them after execution. So you can click on it and click OK, and just try to execute the SSIS package now. So 24 rows came from the flat file source, and then 24 rows get processed. Now just go to the output window. In the view, click on output, and if you see, so these will be the columns like April, August, December. So these are 12 columns, those will be created. So just copy those columns from here, and then stop the execution of the SSIS package, and now go back to the pivot transformation, and in these values generate pivot output column names from values. Just replace these 3 values with the values that you just copied, like April, August, December, all these values. Now what you need to do is click on generate columns now. So this will generate the columns. So you can see that these columns got generated, and their names are like C April sales, C August sales, but we want the names to be like April, August, December, February, like these values, not like C underscore month underscore sales. So you can just click OK. So if you right click and go to the show advanced editor, so in the input and output properties, there is an option pivot default output. So just expand this one and then expand the output columns. So you can see all column names here. So like see April sales, so you can just rename this column here. So you can just remove this sales, you can just let April there, and similarly you can remove everything and then let August here, and so on. So you can do this for all the columns. So now all the output columns have been renamed, and you can just click on OK. And if you want to insert for example this data into a SQL Server table, what you can do is you can maybe use an OLEDB destination, and then we can create a new table, create a new connection, select the destination database and change the data access mode to table or view fast load. Now we can create a new table here, and which we can call it like pivot table. Click OK. So right now the order of the columns are different, like April is first and then August, so they are in alphabetical order. If you want to change the order, then maybe you can change it now, or you can leave it as it is. So just click OK, go to mappings, click OK. Now you can execute the SSIS package, and it should generate the data into the pivot form. So you can see that the package has been successfully run. And now if you just go to the SSIS database, so you should see a table, pivot table. So this is the pivot table. So you can just right click and select the data from this table. So you can see that the data got converted, like whatever the data got converted using the SQL query, similar way we can do that using the SSIS transformation as well. So for example, for January 2010 the value were 100, and for 2011 it was 200. So similarly for January 2010 it is 100, and 2011 it is 200. So data got converted exactly like same. So for example, for February it's 105 and 205. So you can see like for Feb it is 105, 205. So data got converted exactly similar to the way like we converted using the SQL query. So same way it can be converted using the SSIS package as well, using the pivot transformation. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and if you like the video then please click the like button, do subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and click on all so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much.